chatting to Lost Frequencies. Like, I love him so much. Like, I've been a fan since 2014.
This is Good Hope FM. This is Good Hope FM. We play the best music.
How are you?
Pretty good. I'm super happy to talk with you.
No, I'm so excited to have you here as well. I guess I can't even say, welcome to Cape Town because you've already shot a music video this side, which was so beautiful, the way that you captured my city. I was so impressed by that, I have to admit.
I think actually it was the Dutch company that did it, and I know the guys very well, and they really nailed it. And you really feel the vibe, the sunny vibes, the good vibes. It was really nice.
Exactly. And I think that is what, you translate in your music as well. And what was translated in the music video, it was like, everyone just was smiling, dancing, and having a good time, which not only I know encapsulates your music, but also the feel of the mother city. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate it.
It's my pleasure then.
Of course, that was a little while ago, back in 2017. And now we're in 2021, post-lockdown, kind of anyway. I mean, we never really know. And things have changed up slightly. And you've collaborated with a new artist now, Callum Scott, who of course comes from the UK. Who know you very well. Will you tell me a bit about how that collaboration came about, Lost Frequency?
Actually, it was super fun because kind of awkward in the beginning because he asked me to make a remix of Dancing on My Own, which was his track like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yes.
And I had to turn it down because the track was very slow and very mellow. And I was like, if I do this track, I'm going to destroy it. And I don't want to destroy your track. So I didn't do it, but we stayed in contact. And then when I was working on Dancing on Where Are You Now, he liked it. And he was like, let's do this. He sang on it and he completely nailed it. I'm super happy to be able to work with him because he's such a nice guy. Yeah. He's really fun. And when he's on stage, he's like right there where you should be. Super nice.
Yeah. The energy is there as well and matches yours.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that. I'm always curious when it comes to chatting to, producers, and you're one that is not only a producer, you're a record label owner as well. And you've just expanded your offering and 1 billion streamed artists. Like, hello, come on. I'm sitting in the company of absolute greatness right now. But when it comes to collaborations, right? Lost Frequency, I'm really curious as to, do the songs choose you or do you choose them? Because you've taken on quite big names when it comes to the remixes you've given us.
Well, so it really depends. Like sometimes I have a request coming in. I have a lot of requests coming in, but I will only do it, first of all, like if it's a big act, it's hard to say no. Like for example, Ellie Goulding, I was like, yeah, let's do it 100%. Yeah. But then I did also a remix for Martin Solveig and Jack Jones because I like them. I did a remix for Kungs lately because I like them or like him, or for example, Joachim Pastor, which is like a upcoming French producer. He asked me if I wanted to make a remix for him, and I have a lot of respect for all his projects. I was like, yeah, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
But then I also did like, again, remix for Major Lazer, Diplo, LSD. They kind of come to me, and sometimes I go to them. And sometimes I do remixes because I like the track, and then we try to get it cleared and to get it out. So it kind of goes both ways.
Yes, it's amazing. I think also an organic connection helps as well when it comes to the music, which is what I kind of hear with your connection with Callum Scott too. It just feels as if this was meant to be, it's such a fresh sound. It's a sound that I feel is so good as we in the Southern Hemisphere are headed into summer. Like, I just feel like it's going to be a summer jam that's going to be played here so often. Was that your intention sort of going into it?
It's so funny you tell me like this is going to be a summer jam and we're in October.
Yes, exactly. You guys are going into the icy season right now.
Yeah. But what was your question again? What did you say?
What's your intention when you put out music? Because of course it's perceived around the globe, and for us it's summer, for you guys winter.
I just think my intention is like I'm releasing music that I personally really like, and I hope people are going to connect to it and connect it to emotions, connect it to moments they're going to live, experience while listening to the music, and hopefully we're going to be able to spend some time together at a show, in a club or a festival, and finally do this all together. And I think for me, putting out music, first of all, one of my favorite things is to know that people are listening to my music, but then going to a show and people singing the music live and have this unity feeling, it's something else. It's really a blessing moment.
Definitely. I mean, they say that there are two things that unite the world. It's music and mathematics. It's the same wherever you go. And I'm so grateful that I'm in the music realm because, man, it speaks to the heart, right? So speaking about touring and speaking about, putting your music everywhere in the world, are you coming to South Africa? Are you coming to Cape Town? Are you coming to Johannesburg? Is that an option?
I was just saying, like, literally 1 hour ago to my manager, like, we should go to South Africa just to be there. Yes. Because it is expensive to go there, and it's not really like the most easiest move to do. But I really want to go there and be present, do a few shows, and meet you guys live also, which is important for me, and be with the fans and play some shows and just have a good time in South Africa, So I think we're gonna try to put it in the schedule.
Yes, not try, please do. I mean, when I was having a chat with my producer for my radio show, he was like, what? You're chatting to Lost Frequencies? Like, I love him so much. Like, I've been a fan since 2014, since SoundCloud.
Oh, yeah, okay, then I will definitely come.
Yes, no, please come. We're inviting you over. This is your official invite into Cape Town. I also noticed that today's the 21st of October, which is the anniversary of your debut album when it was released, Less is More. Do you remember at all the feelings leading up to putting out a debut album way back in 2016?
Yeah, it's funny because back then people were asking me like, why are you releasing an album with the DSPs? Is it still interesting? And I was like, for me, it's interesting because I get to release not only singles, but also other music, which I feel it's important to have the project, to have a story. And here I am, like 6 years later, working on another album, almost finished. And I still think it's important because when you release an album, then you can go on tour, have a whole 360 project that makes sense, and not just release track and then wait a few months and a track and then wait a few months. You release some music and people can really be fan of something.
Yeah. And a fan of you in particular.
I hope.
Yes, of course. Lost Frequency, thank you so much for your time. Do you want to send a message to your South African audience? We would love to hopefully hear that you'll see us soon, but is there anything you'd like to say to us?
Yes, I would love to say thank you for the support. It's so crazy. I just heard like Where Are You Now is gold now in South Africa, which is something, it's so crazy to think that my music is being heard on the other side of the world, and people are actually enjoying it and dancing to it. I don't know, singing to it. I don't know. I didn't see it. So I don't know what's happening right there, but I want to come and I want to see you guys and hopefully see you soon. And thank you so much for the support.
No, thank you. Thank you for giving us such great music. We can't wait to see what else comes of you in 2022. As I said, it's going to be a summer anthem. It's already hit gold and it's only going to go up from here. So excited to see the rest of that. Is there any more music we can expect after the single?
Well, we had some music planned in the next weeks, but we had to move it because the single is growing so much. Like you said, it's going to be for you guys a summer hit, and we don't want to really break this. Mm-hmm. So we pushed everything a little bit further on. And but there is an album coming up, that's for sure. And there is a remix pack coming up from Where Are You Now. I always do myself a remix of my single, and there is a remix from Kungs also, who you might know from Never Going Home recently. Yes. And then there's also an acoustic version we're gonna release. So that's in the pipeline at the moment. Oh,
we love to see it, man. Thank you so much. I love that the song has longevity and we'll get to listen to it in every single format. Appreciate your time, Lost Frequencies. Thank you so much and have a beautiful, beautiful Thursday.
Well, thank you for calling me and we'll see you soon.
This is no problem. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.
We play the best music.